turning this into that. What? How's that going to work? Well, it's actually an old process. So let's take a look what we need. In addition to salt, you need water. And I'll give you the mixture here in a minute. Eco-friendly lamp. Now, that's the lamp right there. And it operates on a saline solution of salt and water. And the brine, saline solution, the brine, the stronger the brine, the brighter the light. And you can go up to 10%. You start with 350 milliliters of water, which is about almost 1.5 cups. And then you add up to 35 grams of salt. So 35 grams of salt is about 1.2 ounces. I went with a different look. I went through what's a tablespoon. So a tablespoon of salt varies. It's 15 to 18 grams. So I'm going to start with about 14 grams, which is not at the lowest level, which is 3.5, or the highest, which is 35, kind of like a little medium. So first thing you got to do is mix your brine solution. So we're going to mix in, this is like, I don't know, not a full tablespoon, but close to it. So we're going to put in about that much. And then fill it up to 350 milliliters. There we go. Now, you have to mix your solution. That's pretty good. I don't see any salt floating around. And then it's got a filler right here. You just pour it in. The aluminum electrodes are already in here. Let me show you that real quick. You can't see them directly, but they're in this container, and I could pop one out. They're right here. Yeah, that's it. That's the electrode. That's what does it. So you have one on each side. And this part, pretty heavy duty. I mean, this is a very nice electrical connection. So, you know, when you want to change your electrodes, that's what you do. But we'll talk about that stuff in a minute as well. Anyway, so let's put the salt water in. The brine, let's put the brine in. Alright. Put your cap on, you know, make it tight so it doesn't leak. And then, well, the big reveal. Let's see if it does it. Look at that. We have light. Now, it can go up to 350 lumens, but we're not doing that right now because I didn't go to 35 grams. I'm like at 14. So this is like midway, and it's daylight, and you still can see it. There's your off. You get 120 hours of use. With one load. So, and that's at the lowest percentage. If you go up a little higher, if you use the 35 grams, you get a little less time. If you use the 1%, which is 3.5 grams, you get the maximum time. And they say over 120 hours. Let me talk about some of the attributes of this. It does use aluminum electrodes, which my brief Google research shows are the cleanest and best. In fact, a lot of boats, saltwater boats, will use aluminum electrodes. So it's nothing new. I mean, it's been around for a while. Aluminum is the best metal to use from what I could see. When you're done, and let's say I'm done camping, I'm not going to use this for another month, you just empty out your brine and then rinse it with just plain water, and then you're ready to store this, and it's good to go. The electrodes will have wear on them, but by cleaning them, you're going to halt that process.